students, in semi-technical description of flowering plants, we are doing the first family, that is the Brassicaceae family. In the last lecture, we saw how a plant is described in a proper sequence, starting with the habit, then the vegetative characters, floral diagram, floral formula, and finally the examples. Now for this particular family, we are not going to learn about its habit and vegetative characters because these are not cited in NCERT. However, we're going to learn about its floral diagram, we're going to learn about its floral formula, examples, and we are going to do some floral characteristics which we are going to derive from this floral diagram itself. These are not written directly in NCERT, but they can be inferred from this diagram, so it's important that you learn them. This is the Brassicaceae family, also known as the mustard family. It's also called as Cruciferae family. Cruciferae, because its petals are usually in the form of such kind of cross like a crucifer. You know how Lord Jesus was crucified, no? That's why it is called Cruciferae family, also called as mustard family. Also included in this family are many vegetables like cauliflower, cabbage, radish. We'll start directly with the floral characteristics. Inflorescence is racemose. Mustard is popularly cited for its racemose inflorescence. So this is a floral diagram and this is the mother axis. And in this floral diagram you see that all the whorls have been represented. The calyx, the corolla, Androecium, and in the center will be the Gynoecium. If the bracts are present, they will be represented over here like this, in this manner. However, the bracts are not present, so these are not drawn here. The flower is an actinomorphic flower and it's a bisexual flower. Actinomorphic, it's bisexual. Then we write about the calyx. There are two whorls of calyx here. This is the outer whorl and this is the inner whorl. It's not like there is an overlap. These are actually two whorls, outer and inner. In the floral formula representation, you will not write K4. They will be written as K₂+₂ in this case. So calyx are 4, 2 outer, 2 inner. They are polysepalous. Okay, they are not fused, and it's valvate estivation. This is not an imbricate estivation. There is no overlap here in this case. This is an outer whorl and this is an inner whorl. So outer whorl, valvate estivation, inner whorl also valvate estivation. Next, Corolla. Corolla is also 4 petals, polypetalous, very popularly known as Cruciform corolla, and you can see that it's clearly a valvate estivation. Next we write about the Androecium. What can you say about the Androecium? There are 6 stamens here. 2 of those stamens are outer and 4 are inner stamens. 2 outer, 4 inner. 2 plus 4. What is this condition also called as? Tetradynamous condition. The 4 inner ones are long and the 2 outer ones are short. 6 stamens, 2 outer, 4 inner. They are polyandrous, means not attached to any other whorl. Okay, they are free stamens and it's a tetradynamous condition. You learned tetradynamous in the previous parts of this chapter. What example has been cited for tetradynamous? Mustard, which comes from this family. So that's about the Androecium. Gynoecium. So you see these things here? These are the ovules. This is the locule. And as you can see, there are 2 locules here. And what is this thing in between? This thing in between is what you call as the replum, also called as the false septum, formed by the placenta and not the ovary wall. Do you remember this type of placentation wherein the ovules are attached to the wall of the ovary on the peripheral side, and sometimes this placenta can invaginate inside to form a false septum, also called as replum, and thereby dividing this unilocular ovary into bilocular ovary. So this is a bicarpellary syncarpous superior ovary. What kind of placentation is this? This is a parietal placentation. For parietal placentation, the examples that were cited were, what were the examples? What is the mnemonic? Pari must sit on the wall and argue. Pari, parietal, must, mustard, sit on the wall, placenta is on the wall and argue. Argumon was another example. Mustard was the first example. Mustard from this family, parietal placentation. So Gynoecium has to be described as bicarpellary syncarpous superior ovary. Superior or inferior cannot be inferred from the diagram. Parietal placentation with a replum, and also that it is bilocular. Next, fruit. This is extra. So the fruit is Siliqua or Silicula, which are both types of dry fruits. You remember dry fruits in which the pericarp is not differentiated into epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. They are the types of dry fruits which the mustard family makes. Examples: mustard, radish, broccoli, all these vegetables that you hate, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, turnip. Okay, these are the different examples of the Brassicaceae families. Finally, we write the floral formula. First thing, bracteate or ebracteate. It's a ebracteate flower and we can usually skip this part of writing ebracteate. We can directly start from the symmetry. The symmetry is actinomorphic symmetry. So we write this symbol, circle with the plus sign. Then it's bisexual flower, so we use the symbol of bisexual flower. Then about the calyx, K capital, what will you write? Will you write 4? No, you have to write 2 plus 2. Then about corolla, we write 4. Should we put 4 in bracket? No, because they have free petals. Androecium, how will you write androecium? Will you write 6? No, you will write 2 plus 4. Will you write 4 plus 2? No. What is there outside will have to be written first. A 2 plus 4, which will indicate that there is tetradynamous condition. Finally, we write about G. G is superior and it's a bicarpellary syncarpous ovary. So this is the floral formula for the Brassicaceae family, which is very important. And the floral diagram is very important. So this is about the Brassicaceae family. Let us solve 5 questions from this family. Okay, these are the 5 questions. You can pause this video and make your answer key. Now let us solve these questions. Which one of the following combinations of characters is correctly matched for the family Brassicaceae? So that will be tetramerous flower. Is this a tetramerous flower? Yes, it is. You see that the calyx and the corolla are in multiples of 4. So whatever is written here, pentamerous and tetramerous will be eliminated. Then is it a cruciform corolla? Yes. Tetradynamous stamens, parietal placentation, option A is correct. Next we go to question number 2. The gynoecium of Brassicaceae is bicarpellary. Is it syncarpous or apocarpous? It's syncarpous with superior ovary and parietal placentation. Option B will be correct. Next, question number 3. Which of the following statements about Brassicaceae is incorrect? Flowers are actinomorphic and bisexual. This is correct. Stamens are 6 and tetradynamous is also correct. Corolla consists of 4 free petals arranged in cruciform fashion. This is also correct. Ovary is inferior. This statement is wrong. So option D. The fruit in Brassicaceae is Siliqua or silicula. Option C is correct. Question number 5. Which of the following is not a characteristic feature of Brassicaceae? Racemose inflorescence is there. Tetradynamous stamens is there. Parietal placentation is there. Epipetalous stamens are not seen in Brassicaceae. It's a feature of Solanaceae family. Anyway, we will be learning that later. So epipetalous stamens is not a characteristic. So question 5. Use your answer key 1A, 2B, 3D, 4C and 5D. So that will be it from Brassicaceae family. In the next lecture, we will be looking at the Solanaceae family.
In the name of Lord Mahadev, please subscribe.